The most valued, I be feeling like $1 million in the bank account. The most valued, never die, cause I'm going for the big amount. The most valued, I just turn the robbers cause I really hold it down.
Hello and welcome to Most Valued Podcast. We're here for another episode, an exciting episode. We have a great individual on the show, someone who's creative, hardworking, a musician, and a Perth gem, I should say. With no further ado, I'm going to introduce Mornz.
What's good? How you doing, my G?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Nice.
It's valued.
Yep.
I feel valued right now.
You feel valued right now.
Sure.
You have to be,
good?
man. You're on the show. I'll let the guests, the viewers know who you are.
Yeah.
A quick introduction. So this is HV Mornz, 1/3 of HV. The multi-talented Mornz hails from the south side of Perth, Western Australia, a rising artist on the come-up. Originating from Ghana, Mornz utilizes his experience as a child up until adolescence to relate to his listeners. Mornz grew up listening to US and UK rap, along with R&B and soul. The wild adventures and unpredictable experiences throughout his life inspired Mornz's craft is expressed through his music. Mornz, along with HV, are the forefront of a huge change in Australian hip-hop. He hopes to continue spreading the local music to a national and international realm.
Type shit.
Okay. He also did say, like, you resemble artists such as Party Next Door and Lil Baby.
Yeah.
That's your type of vibe. Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's kind of changed a bit more, but they're definitely inspirations. Like,
Yeah.
when I was early starting music and just making, loving R&B or whatever, melodic
Hip-hop,
rap.
yeah,
You know,
right.
the vibes, like even the time. So when
Yeah.
him and Gunna were booming, like, that was when I was like really starting out. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely put them two guys up there for sure.
Yeah. I think you remind me of, a bit of Lil Baby.
Yeah.
You have that rap style. It's a vibe. It's a bit fast.
Yeah.
And you have the Party Next Door. You can do your low, like, slow
I can.
type of,
But I haven't shown it much yet.
not much.
I've made a lot of music like on that vibe,
Yeah.
but I'm just waiting. I just want to do it right. So you'll see that side of me soon too. So
It'll come.
type shit.
So who are you? And tell us who you are, actually. And what do you do?
Man, so obviously I'm a Perth artist.
Yeah.
Been making music now for about 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Started off with HV. Still am with HV.
Yeah.
High Vision.
Yeah.
So my boys Rizzy and Louis, shout out to them.
Shout out Louis and
They'll
Rizzy,
be there soon, but you know, started off like, you know, went to high school, went to uni, you know, regardless, still I had like that passion to like want to do more entertainment, because I know I can be a bit of a character, you know. I liked making music when I was like younger, like even in the high school days. I was kind of like, just be like, my first artist name was like Drizzy B.
Drizzy B.
That first name, and then Drizzy Drake at the time, like, you know, that was the guy even still. But so I always had a vibe, always thought like, you know, this is something I could tap into, but I didn't see the lane of it. And then over time, like, my boy Louis, you know, because we went to different high schools, but we knew each other through football.
Yeah.
So he was like making music, and I was like, oh shit, like, you know.
I'm gonna hop on this too, you know.
Yeah, like at first I was a bit reluctant still, like you do it for time before me, and then eventually when I kind of just like needed that outlet, I started hopping in the studio with him, helped me out, kind of showed me the ways. I was like, oh, you know, this is kind of achievable, like in terms of just doing it for my own like happiness at first, you know. At the end of the day, I was just trying to do things, learn things, have fun.
Yeah.
So we started doing that, having fun with that, like brought Rizzy in, that's even the original HV, you know, like Cherno Keem, brought them boys in. And it was a vibe, you know, like we just...
What happened though? 5 of you guys, and now there's only 3. But the other 2 disappeared too.
Nah, it's all love, you know, like like we were young, you know, we just starting off like all the boys together, so we just did it together, but obviously they had their paths and shit, and like love what they're doing as well, so shout out to them boys. But me, Rizzy and Lou were like more focused to actually doing the music, you know. You get to that kind of stage, you're like, you just do it for fun, or you actually want to tap in. So we got to that point where we wanted to tap in, and then that's why we just started locking in, just rebranding, just trying to be more focused, trying to get as much momentum as we can, you know. It was fun. It's always been a fun experience, I'd say. Like even our first show ever was like in like Mirror Booker, Like,
The hood, huh?
literally, like when like for Frog. Remember Frog? I don't know if you remember. It was like Frog and then Rog. Like it was just an event. They were doing them like Mirrabrook, like the center, like near the shopping center.
Yeah.
Right. So we went there and like we didn't really know many people as well at the time. Well, we knew people. Like I knew obviously the boys in the north, but we were kind of unknown and shit. But
Yeah.
in unfamiliar territory. That's for sure. Like even when we went up there, first people weren't really like fucking with us like that. But then they had a few of this. They remember like Astro Boy. That was when Astro Boy came out, and like we just dropped Old Hearts. So they were vibing with it, you know.
Old Hearts.
Yeah.
Pull
up in the new. Oh man, it was a good
It was
time.
like a new sound for the city.
Yeah, I mean we're just trying, different things. Honestly, we weren't deep into that hard then. We're just making what we loved or like making what we like, And then it was emulating to that. People were kind of vibing with it, enjoying. So we're like, bet let's keep doing that. And then from there, just doing shows, learning along the way, making music together, learn how to mix, just everything to do with the artistry of music. We've just been trying to learn and get better at, and it's been pretty good so far. Been a good run. We've been away for a bit, but we'll be back very soon.
Yeah, because like with you guys, I definitely see your journey.
Yeah.
From where you started to now, it's like a big difference, And you can see that you guys are elevating as well.
That's the aim.
From like, as performing in Marabuka to like performing in front of, in Metro City, on stage, before big artists. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like that. I always believed in myself. I always believed in the boys too. So I knew we could get there. But when you actually experience it, you like look back and like, damn, like, you gotta be proud of yourself at the end of the day.
You do,
and just
definitely.
Keep striving to do more because, this is not where we're trying to just set the standard out. We're still trying to keep elevating, but great experience regardless.
Oh, beautiful. So you released Playing, one of your latest singles, 2024.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that release? And who's Slifer? We have to talk about this, because he's featured on. Right, his name is on the song, man.
He knows himself. Quiet guy, man. Quiet guy. But that's my boy for real. Like me and him, like we've known each other for time too, and he's a producer.
Yeah.
So obviously he's my. Okay, it's too much detail, but we're close. You know what I mean? But we started chopping it up early last year. I'm like, we need to drop a song. Because he hasn't dropped the music, but he's been doing a lot of like mix and mastering for like the boys, like myself, Blue, like Reezy Louie, like he's helped us out a lot within that producing game. So he has his own beats, and we're like, let's try and like lock in, make a song. So we went on a trip to like Thailand, like around the end of the year, and then like we brought the studio equipment, everything. Like we got there, like we forgot a piece, so me, Blue, and like Slifer were out like in Thailand, like going to the shopping centers trying to buy this one piece. Like I'm calling random places, like just trying to figure it out. It was like an ox piece.
Yeah.
Turns out we didn't even need the piece. Like we're just a mess, Like it was having too much fun. Anyways, we get back there. We just force it with like Apple headphones to record, and I just
Apple headphones.
Yeah, that's how I did the draft, because we couldn't get the actual piece to like connect up. So I just did an Apple headphones. And I went back to Perth early, and then as soon as I got back, like I just had the, I was still in that mood, so, and I had the content, so I just did the song straight away, and I sent it to him. He's like, yeah. When I get back, we're just gonna source this up. So, we made it last year in November.
Yeah.
We just sourced it up during the like last 4 or 5 months, just working on things, and then I wanted to drop it like mid-year, so dropped it, got good reception to it,
Yeah,
so,
it's blown up a bit, hasn't it, on Spotify?
Yeah, it's doing its thing, so I'm happy with it, like. And we had a great time making it and everything. So it was a good process, good project, and shit. More to come for sure.
More to come, man. The songs on holidays are normally one of the best,
That's what I'm saying. Even No Sleep, it was after a holiday, like.
Ain't no sleep. Yeah, that was a good song too.
If you need music from me, just send me on vacation. That's it.
See, these are the stories we love here on Most Valued, honestly.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's something that you would want to tell your fans that they don't know about you?
Oof.
All those 18,000 people that are listening to your songs or whatever, what would you want to tell?
What, like, I'm part of a rare group of people that are, there's only 10% of us apparently, according to Google, but
10%?
But I'm left-handed. Yes.
You're going to say something else?
Sure, I'm left-handed.
No way you're left-handed.
On God, left-handed, left-footed, but Apparently, there's only 10% of us, so I swear it's rare.
You're
but
special, man.
I
You're
think
special.
I think so. You know, and a lot of famous people have been left-handed too. Shout out Barack Obama.
Oh,
But you know,
name drops.
yeah, I had to shout
Lionel
him out.
Messi, left foot.
He's
Come
left
on,
foot, yeah.
man.
But apparently he's right-handed. That's why I didn't shout him out. You know, but apparently
He's
apparently,
half.
He's
He's
half.
half.
But, you know, that's one of the things that I am, I guess. What else am I?
Hey, Weber's left-handed.
shit.
Mornz is left-handed. Never knew that one.
Left-handed. Man, I've been growing out my hair for what, 6 years?
6 years.
Yeah, this is all real, I guess.
Yeah.
That's one of my flexes. I
Yeah.
won't lie.
It's not, ain't no extra.
No extras, you know, like, you know, shout out to you.
It's not a
you
weave,
can-
no?
Nah, nothing, no extension. This is real inches, no diddy, you know?
You do well, bro. What do you use? Like, what chemicals do you use on your hair?
People ask me this, when I first started, like, because I cut it all off, like, 2018. Cut it all off. I said, yeah, I'm going to start again. So I was just putting, like, Chambers 2000. Chambers.
Oh, Chambers.
Chambers 2000.
2000, yeah.
Life changer.
Damn.
You see, it's like, I get it back home, but just putting your hair like every night just helps with the growth.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't put too many chemicals. Like if you abuse your hair with chemicals, the roots are kind of going to be finished. So
Facts.
you got to be as healthy as you can. Obviously, Pecure. I think it's like PEQUI. I can't say it correctly, so I'm not going to butcher it on this mic.
Camera on mic as well.
Put that oil in your hair. Game changer.
Yeah.
And obviously just try and braid and twist it as much as you can and leave it in a healthy state as much as you can, because that's the fastest it grows.
Yeah.
If you leave it out, like,
all the time, true.
it's
It's
just
gonna
be
get
a problem.
damaged, right?
Yeah, but if you're
Yeah.
just keeping it in, like I do like every 4 to 6 weeks, and then like take it out. It's out for like a day, like maybe just let it breathe a bit.
Yeah.
Make sure wash, comb it, whatnot, and just go again.
Yeah.
If you're consistent to the routine,
Yeah.
I promise it'll grow. I promise.
Facts.
If it doesn't, you know, I'm sorry.
It's your fault. It's
It
your
might
fault.
be genetics. I might just see genetics. Like, I'm not hating, you know. But don't blame me.
I think genetics has to do
Yeah.
do with it. Definitely.
Definitely. But my parents didn't have, like, you know, a lot of hair.
long hair,
But
bro.
still, like, I did see like my uncles and all that. Some of them had like afros
Long
at
hair,
that time.
yeah.
So I got lucky on that
Makes
side
sense.
for sure.
Damn, I've been trying to grow my hair for a minute, man.
Nah, you've had your thing.
This is like max it's going, bro.
No, but if you're at that stage too, you can still sauce it up. You know, you got the little taper, you just little curls.
Yeah.
You're good. You're
That's
good
it.
to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't need no hang time.
He don't need it.
I
you
don't
know?
need hang
Not
time.
everyone-
I don't need
Just
hang time.
you just need to know what your lane is and just go with it. That's all, man.
Stay with it, you know? That's it.
Yeah, you be cooking.
What do you do on stage to get the crowd hyped?
Oh,
When you're
yeah. Now, one of my things, you know, I like the whole squad HV chant, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know, I say whole squad, you say HV, like that one there. Start doing early and like, you know, it gets good reception. So I do one of them ones, and naturally I'll just say just more my energy. I won't do anything too specific, but I kind of just before you go on, you always have that little, like, obviously butterfly.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that
Nerves,
many
right?
people, like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's like 15, 20 or like 1,000 or something. Like you're just gonna get a bit. Oh, like can I do this right? Like 'cause you pride yourself on that standard. You know?
Yeah.
But once you're just out there, it's like, well, I'm here. You know, let me just have fun with it.
Yeah,
So I'm just trying to have as much fun. Whether I can do ad-libs to the boys, like get creative with it, you know. Louis more of the dancer, so he might dance a bit more. Like I might be doing more ad-libs. Reason might just be shaking his head, but we just everyone's just involved.
As
you
long as
know?
he's doing something.
Yeah, everyone's just doing something, you know. And a few times I've done done choreography and stuff. So that's fun. Like that's something I still want to tap into because we just had like, you know, like one of the traditional weddings for the boys, and then
Yeah, I saw that.
we had to source it up. So
that's good practice, you know.
Gee, like I think if you're an artist, you know, you should go try and definitely dancing is important, you know.
Yeah.
If you can't dance, and still, at least get some dancers or something.
Get
some dancers.
It's needed.
Get some dances going on.
Adds depth to the show.
Exactly, you know, because that's what people want to do, or that's what I want people to do when they're there. Like, I want them to enjoy dance, get that feeling. So, yeah, that's something we like to do.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can see some more as well in the future. Some more different type of ways, you know, to get the crowd hyped.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
I'm digging deep into your lyrics at the moment.
Yeah.
So in one of your songs, you're like, okay, I'm only hitting it if she got white toes.
Whoa, man, I make a lot of music, and these are the bars you found.
No. It's kind of funny though.
Yeah, no, but
What is it about men and white toes though? Because I like white
that's the
toes too.
point.
It's not just you.
G,
Relax.
G,
Like, I
yo.
like white toes too.
respectfully.
But what is it, man? Like I see this everywhere on Instagram.
Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not a toys guy like that. Like let me make that clear to the public. I'm not. But it is definitely true. Like it's more. Like, I think it's more of a care thing. Like it's more of a like it's like they're taking time to like take care of their like even just their feet. Like they're really kind of. It's like wow. I respect that, like, I mean, it's pretty common now. Like, I think
it is.
I think now it's a bit of a mainstream.
It is.
But early on, like when it was still like early days, and it wasn't like I was like, oh, okay, respect.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of a cleanliness thing for me,
bro. It's facts because when it was 2016, my Instagram story, I was like, you females need to put more white toes. You need to put more white nail polish on your toes.
Yeah,
and look what happened.
Man, you might have manifested something, man.
I definitely did.
Those 2016, yeah, man.
I knew there was something about that.
Even those days, man. I knew the dark skin era would come, bro.
Yeah.
I knew we were suffering back in those 2016, 2015 days, man. It wasn't trenches. If you weren't light skinned, man, it was. It was tough, man. We were out there niggas trying to be light skinned, relaxing hair and man, it was tough.
It was tough.
But then, we manifested.
We made it though.
We manifested.
We made it. We're here now.
Yeah, man.
2024.
Now we're winning. Now they got white toys. We can't complain, man. I can't complain.
Can't complain about that. All right, we're gonna get to know you more now. I've got a few questions.
Yeah.
And you're gonna say, choose an answer.
Okay.
So and the viewers know that you're from Ghana as well. So this would be relevant.
Okay.
Okay. So white or gray color toes?
White.
Yeah. Would you rather dress dripped out or formal?
I like the drip.
Drip. All right. Fufu or jollof?
That's tougher than the other questions. Man. I'd actually say fufu. Fufu back home.
Yeah.
I'd say fufu back home, yeah.
Fufu back
Here I'd say jollof, but fufu back home.
Damn, all right. Damn, that's a big one too. Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
We were speaking earlier as well about, life as an artist and, what you have to do money-wise and what you have to do really to make it. So can you tell us more about that?
Damn, yeah. I would say
and like how it affects you financial-wise, because some people don't know like what you have to do,
Give them a bit more context.
Context, exactly.
Yeah. I'd say obviously I choose to pursue this. I choose to know that like it might not work and this and that, but for me it brought me happiness originally before I thought it could even be something. And it's like when you're investing into something that is that important to you, you're gonna learn the hard way. Like regardless, there's gonna be times where you're gonna have to sacrifice. Like when early stages, like when you're like in uni and then working, you got football going on too. So when you're investing like money into the music, sometimes it can be a sacrifice too. Like I've been living at home too, so sometimes I might just put the music money first before that. So it can be like very treacherous because you're like trying to achieve something, but you also have to maintain what's going on within life itself. Yeah. Because naturally it's not a guarantee. Like music is a very subjective sport. At the end of the day, it's not objective. It's not like we finish uni, you get a job. I can make 100 songs and never blow up. True. And an artist can make one and collapse. Blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ice Spice or something like that.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's just, I would say, regardless, even if I down or up, like, there's always going to be a problem. There's always going to be humps within the journey. Yeah. So you just got to stay kind of focused. Yeah. That's what I try and do. I try my best. Like, I have phases where I'll be completely out of the mindset of music, but then I remember, like, this is what I'm trying to do for real. So then I look back in, whatnot, and I try and take whatever's going on in my life, regardless, as an experience, and brings me to the lyrics as well. It brings me to what I say or do. So I don't see it as like when I'm distracted or in other spaces of life as a loss. I just see it as, I can learn from the situation. I can enjoy the situation. I can be upset in the situation, but I can just, whatever I'm feeling about it, I go put it out in the stew.
Yep.
Go to my stew, tap in, like, I might make songs that I'll never release, but it just makes me happy. Like, I just need to say that, you know?
Yeah.
And there's songs where, yeah, I'm going to try and release, try and drop. But then there's a process towards that as well, you know? So that's why it's best that we try our best to try and do things a lot in-house, like learn mix, master, producer, you know, like have someone try and do covers now. Just things that
Because
are gonna
like
make,
doing these, obviously completing these acts of like getting someone to do the graphics, studio,
price,
video, price. You know, it takes a lot of money.
You know, it's
investment.
It's expensive. It's an expensive sport. I think probably anywhere, but for here, it's definitely, especially when I started too. Like, I think things they've definitely risen with like the economy as well, and people knowing their worth. And when you're starting as well, like when there's new videographers or new producers, they're probably gonna be like, I guess, more easygoing with certain things too, which is fine too, even us as artists. But as we've grown, like they're in the end the more valuable ones, because they're getting paid regularly, you know. They'll get the situations going on, like we want to get paid, we land that show or anything like that, or
get like
boom into Spotify, or like you know,
millions of
exactly,
maybe hundreds of thousands of
views,
of
listeners, just to boost it up. So you just got to kind of figure that out around that. I guess the biggest thing is to try and save. If you really want to put money in towards it, like save and build a plan correctly. Don't just, like at times we just chuck things in the air and just hope that it's going to work and boom. But that's not always going to be the case, you know? Yeah. You got to kind of have an idea and like strategy behind like your motive, like, you know? And if you have that and then you do it, you fail, just get up, learn from your failure, go again.
Keep going.
Just keep going. If you know it's for you and you can see like progression and you can see like love from other people, because that's one thing for sure. Like I've definitely, for anything I've done in my life, regardless of uni or not, soccer or anything, I've definitely got a lot of love within music from people. Like people I thought I'd never speak to, or people I thought I'd never run into, that will appreciate or said they've used my music in all aspects of life. Like I'm talking, someone was saying they ran missions, like see shorty with my music. Other people were saying, man, when I was down, man. You know, I was like, damn shit, you see, but good on you, man. You know, playing Mornz when you're running out, okay. And then there's other people talking about, oh yeah, you know, I've listened to your shit like after work when it's been a long day. I listen to it. Like, I'm like, oh wow,
that's
okay,
fire.
wow,
That's
thanks.
real good feedback.
You know, yes, it might even just be one few people, but like over time, I've got a lot of that. So it's like, if I'm doing that, I must be doing something right.
Exactly.
I have to be.
Exactly.
You know, that's what I've convinced myself.
Definitely.
So it's kind of the way about it.
With music and, you know, being from Africa, West Africa is a big hub, you know. We have artists from Ghana such as King Promise, Stonebwoy, Black Sheriff, Sarkodie. So big artists from Ghana, from West Africa. So we're gonna play a bit of a game. Keep it interesting with this podcast, you know. Don't get people like bored. Well, it's not a game, but it's like a few questions.
Okay.
So it's true or false about Ghana.
Shit, they're putting me on the spot. Hey man, I would have find out
We gotta
today.
know more, man. We gotta know
Let's
more.
go. Let's go.
All right. So true or false?
Okay.
Ghana is the world's second largest cocoa producer. Cocoa.
Second largest. I'm saying false because I think we're first.
Damn, you good. Yeah, you are. You're number one.
That type shit.
Yeah, well done. Good job.
Thank you. Good start.
That's a trick one.
Good start. Yeah, I knew that one, man. We make some good chocolate. Our Ghanaian chocolate is good too. Like, I forgot the brand name. It's like the red one.
Yeah.
Man.
Heavy?
I'm thinking about it, man. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Get some other list. Only $150 are spoken in Ghana.
115?
150.
150?
Only 150.
Only 150? Nah, that 150? No. Nah, I'm saying false.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It's false. Okay. So correct answer, over $250 are spoken in Ghana. 250, over 250. That's a lot, man.
See, I did not know that. I was gonna lowball it. I can't lie, but yeah. Damn.
So okay, the meaning behind Ghana's national flag. So the red represents the bloodshed in the fight for independence. The gold represents the country's golden religions, and the green represents its famous buildings. the black star signifies African freedom. What do you reckon about that?
What did the gold mean again?
The gold represents the country's golden religions.
Golden religion. I think it represents gold from what I remember because we were originally called the Gold Coast, so it's false.
Well done, bro. You're on point. You're on point.
I know my country.
You're on point. The correct answer is the red represents the bloodshed.
Yeah.
Fight for independence. The gold represents the country's mineral wealth.
Yeah.
And the green represents its rich forests.
Yes.
Yeah. Black stars represents African freedom.
Yeah, because you tricked me. I was like, nah, the gold represents the gold. I remember, man.
Oh, well done. You did well with that.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's a smart artist. A lot of artists aren't this smart, guys.
Man, sometimes you gotta stay locked in, man. Education is key, guys. Education is key.
Definitely. I'm LOTP with Milta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milita, sorry.
Yeah.
Milita.
M1, my boy.
Yeah, M1, man. He was on as well. And he's such a great guy.
Great guy,
Real
yeah.
passionate. And how did you guys actually come up with that? Or how did you get on that track?
Yeah, Life for the... Let me tell me about the memory lane, because we actually made it kind of almost a year or two before it dropped.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember now. So I met him he was performing at Ors with Baby Blue as well. So that's why I went, because I was like, I want to support Blue. But I went there, I was watching all the other artists and stuff, and he performed with the Broski, Castro, from Castro.
Yeah.
And them boys were cooking.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, there's other niggas in Perth doing this?
They actually have it.
Like, these guys are hard. So like, got the like Instagrams after, started chopping it up, and then eventually I was like, yeah, come to my studio, you know? So he pulled up, we did the song, we started like working on the song, you know, because he already had the beat.
Yeah.
He had a vibe already going on. So I was like, let's go. Got the beat, we're just doing our thing, finished the song, collapse. We're like, yeah, good to go. Then after that, beat got bought. So he was hunting, so I was like, maybe we just make another track. But he hunted, found a similar beat, like, you know, similar vibe, able to do it again. But so he told me to pull up to a dance. Yeah, D-A-U-N-T, just in case I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah,
So he had a studio. So we went there a few times, just back and forth. And then, after that, it was making sense. Like, Life of the Party, we just on a vibe with the song, you know what I mean? Yeah, we just wanted to do kind of like little, kind of remind of a bit of like an Afro swing, just type of like cool vibe, just, you know, talking your shit a bit, just, you know?
So it's chilled, you can vibe to.
Yeah. So
it was a nice song too.
Thank you. Like, I was happy he dropped it, like, it's a good song, like, did his thing too. But yeah, man, shout out M1, man, that's the guy.
Shout out M1, man. Y'all doing your thing. Y'all putting Perth on the map.
So I mean, my goal is to like try and drop, you know, at least 6-7 times before end of the year. So
yeah,
I've done 2. Hopefully, I have something coming out end of the year, end of the month. Yeah. So, and then we just keep going. Just stay consistent.
What are your 3 tips that you'd have for upcoming artists or people who are looking up to you? We call this the most value 3.
Oh, most value 3.
Yeah. 3 tips that you've used in your
I'd say
journey.
1, focus and figure out your priorities first, foremost, before anything.
Yep.
Because in this game you can kind of get lost in everything else going on.
Sure.
But your focus needs to be important. So
yep,
try and figure out your priorities ASAP and just focus on that. If that means you have to make certain sacrifices, if it's for the greater good at the time, not so, sacrifice, but like personal sacrifices to like the lifestyle you like living, you know, if that's like staying up or playing video games or there's even things you're good at, football, if you have to make those certain sacrifices for this greater good, then you got to do it. Try and do it as early as you can, like make that decision early.
Exactly.
2, just stay consistent. Whether it be, at least just stay consistent, because there's gonna be times where you're gonna be away from the music. Things are gonna drift you away, just in personal life, money, finance, family, anything can happen, you know. But if you're always just staying consistent, whether that be working on your lyrics, working on production, working on your vocals,
you're always doing something.
Like always, like, you know, I try and always just write something quick. If I remember a lyric or 2 or a few bars, like even if it's just at work or just before I sleep, just write it down. Like, just stay consistent to that motive, and it'll become routine. It won't feel so difficult to go and make music.
Yeah.
And thirdly, just try and just become, what do they say? They say try and be comfortable with uncomfortable situations.
True.
Kind of challenge yourself when you're making your music. Like,
Yeah.
if you know you can't hit that vocal, or you know that bar there is like, you can't, like, challenge yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially in the early stages, don't feel so reluctant and scared. Like, the more you challenge yourself, the better you understand yourself in the music. You have to just, it's unfortunate, you know, it's a scary road sometimes, but hey, just take it. Like,
Yeah.
just have fun with
We
it.
hear that. You have to actually, you know,
And bonus, just have fun, man. Have fun. Like, it's not that deep sometimes, man. Sorry, guys. I get a bit passionate. Just have some fun, man. Like, if you're not having fun, just call it a day.
call it a day, exactly.
Yeah,
you have to enjoy what you do. You know, you only alive once.
You know, as I say, you only live once.
Man, so enjoy it. So what do you see yourself? What's coming up for you and this year, rest of this year, and where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? We normally say.
I would, like, you know, ending the year off, as I said, I'm trying to continue dropping. Just stay consistent on that. Just working on that first and foremost. Woo. Going back home to Ghana, so you know, could be good to
Ghana.
Yeah, no, that I know now. You know, but yeah, just kind of, you know, get my mind right, and then just next year, obviously lock back in with the boys, HV. We have a plan going on, so just go back and execute it how we need to execute it, and just keep dropping, showing the people that, like, we're consistent, like, we do want this, and we know we can achieve this, and we can make good music for you guys to enjoy. Like, that's what we want to do.
That's what we want to do. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, I just want everyone to enjoy the music, you know?
Definitely.
So that's kind of the plan. Hopefully in the next 2 years, we can maintain that.
Yeah.
You know, I can maintain that, you know, and hopefully things make sense. I'm in a more elevated spot when we sit down and speak again.
Yeah. I think it's looking good for you.
Thank you.
You seem like you're very passionate as well with the single that you just dropped, Playing.
Yeah.
It was really nice single.
Thank you, bro.
Really upbeat, and it showed a lot of promise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So I think that you're going to do well. You're going to do well.
Thank you, brother.
You're someone who's very hardworking as well.
That's the aim, man. Try.
You try.
That's all I can do sometimes.
I said bring an item. Well, we normally do most valued items. So what did you bring today? What has contributed most to your journey?
You guys can just read it, because I'm not going to pronounce this, because
Thesaurus.
I'm English is my second language, respectfully.
Thesaurus.
This bad boy here, man, when in doubt, just pull this out, like, for real.
Sir.
Like, I've been in times when I just don't know the lyrics, so I don't know what's going on. And like, I don't like using the same lyrics or same words all the time. Like, just like go there, figure, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
It helps,
you know,
right?
It helps.
Someone else might actually use this as well.
Yeah,
within their journey.
That's what I'm saying. No, sorry, this is my most valued. Like,
I love that.
It's going through the trenches.
That.
I've had it since, like, I was a younger.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
These pages look like they've seen years, bro.
They've gone through a bit. Hey, I'm putting y'all on, man. Putting y'all on.
The Thesaurus.
Yeah.
Pocket reference. Digest. Get one.
Thesaurus.
For yourself.
Yes.
Every artist needs one.
Every artist needs one. I'm telling you.
I like that. Look, Mornz, we've loved having you on Most Valued.
Thank you, bro.
We've got to do this again.
Oh.
Definitely. We're definitely going to do it. Running out of time today, unfortunately, but we've loved having you here, and we are definitely still watching your journey.
Yeah.
And we're going to be keeping up with you as well. Hopefully next time we can have HV,
the
whole HV on. That would be amazing, because that's your whole crew.
Yes.
That's who you perform with. Thanks.
Thank you
for coming on again.
Appreciate you.
Stay safe. We'll definitely see you soon.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate you guys. Most valued. One of the best, man. Keep showing my guy love.
That's
amazing.
That's it.
He's doing a good thing out here, man. There's not many of us doing this stuff, so
Facts.
Show love, man.
Show love. Just show love.
Show love, man.
Just show love.
Appreciate you, gang.
Easy. Thanks for watching again, guys, and we'll see you soon on the next episode.
For sure.